Satnam. Today I'm going to share with you the professional Anger Kriya. This is a short but very powerful Kriya, and it's used to heal the angers that stay within us when we are angry that God isn't doing a better job according to our standards. What will help this, in addition to these 3 exercises, is a simple suggestion by Yogi Bhajan. And he said, bless everybody, fix a few. But if that doesn't work, these 3 components of the professional Anger Kriya might be just what you need. So I'm going to start off by demonstrating each part, and then I'm going to show you alternatives. Because of their challenge, you'll find the alternatives helpful to learn. Okay? So we'll begin with part 1, which is a form of Peacock Pose, rocking peacock to be specific. You begin taking your arms in, and the elbows go to the navel. You have to curve your spine in order to get the position. And the hands are on the ground, open wide. Bend the elbows, place them in, and then up into peacock and rock. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, inhale. Now the alternative and the assistance to learning this is to take 2 blocks and a yoga strap. And the yoga strap you will have above your elbows, about this wide apart. You could make it a little bit wider if you wish, or closer depending on how much assistance you need. The reason for the blocks, it'll make it easier to support your hands. When you place the strap, it's going to be here. And now you can begin to learn by just bending forward from here. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Over time, you might be able to turn your hands this way. Same thing. Exhale, inhale. So the strap holds your arms together, and it also gives an easier platform on which to rest your navel. You don't have to completely balance in the beginning. Keeping your feet on the ground will help you learn this. Over time, as you get stronger and your sense of balance improves, you can slowly start to remove the props. Maybe just use the strap on the ground, or maybe just use the blocks. And then eventually, you could do this, keeping your feet here and exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, and then eventually come off the ground. Very good. And when he taught this, he said maximum 3 minutes. That's a long time. In my practice, I don't think I've ever gone more than 1.5 minutes, so 3 minutes is still a lofty goal. Now the second part of the professional Anger Kriya is a variation on Padmasana, full lotus. Now to begin, it's important that you can do full lotus. I recommend starting with the right foot first. Turn the foot up, make sure your chest is high, turn the foot up, place this. You're going to need a fairly compact lotus to do this correctly. Then you bring your left foot up, bring it in position. At this point, I'll show you from the side. You pick yourself up and you swing. Inhale, exhale. In, X, in, X. Inhale. The alternative to swinging in full lotus is to do an assisted version of swinging in half lotus. And again, blocks will be very helpful. Blocks might be very helpful even if you can do lotus, because they give you greater leverage to hold yourself up. So let's try it in half lotus. If you take your right foot up, and left down. This left foot will stay on the floor, and the blocks will help support you as you exhale, inhale, exhale. Eventually you can do this. Again, you might find it very helpful to use blocks in the process of learning. Exhale, inhale. What you may have noticed, these exercises that we've done so far are based on bowing. So we're offering our head to the wisdom that's within us. If you're very, hard-headed, sometimes you need a strong exercise to help get out of your head. I've often felt these exercises in this Kriya lend themselves towards reverence, getting you from hard-headed to a reverent bowing head. The first two are definitely bowing exercises. The third and final exercise in the professional Anger Kriya is an asana called Pujapinned. And this posture begins in chair pose. I'll show you from the side in a moment, but start like this. Hands go through, and they're placed on the ground. And then you squat down, and this can be just a great starting point. And then from here, you start to lift the heart up, push solidly into the ground, pick your feet up, lift the chest, and at this point, breath of fire. Again, I'll show you from the side. So your feet are about 1.5 feet apart, depending on your size. They may go wider or narrower. Arms go through. You start in chair pose. Then as you drop the hips down, chest comes up. Push down to the hands and arms. Lock the feet. Lift the chest. Breath of fire. Again, the alternative is just come in chair pose in this fashion, and you can do breath of fire. And that concludes the professional Anger Kriya. Again, each part is done maximum for 3 minutes. 3 minutes rocking peacock, 3 minutes swinging lotus, and 3 minutes Pujapinned with breath of fire. When you've concluded that, lie on your back, relax in Shavasana.